As the group of brokers grew, so did their vision. The informal gatherings under the Banyan Tree were no longer sufficient for the burgeoning trade. They needed a formal structure, a place to call their own, and a set of rules to govern their activities. And so, on the 9th of July 1875, these pioneers came together to form the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association. This was not just a milestone for them, it was a historic moment for the entire continent. The Bombay Stock Exchange, as it would come to be known, was officially born, becoming the very first stock exchange in Asia. A remarkable achievement, wouldn't you agree? This formal establishment was a giant leap forward. It provided a permanent address and a regulated environment for trading. The association acquired a building in 1928, and in 1930, it moved to the place that is now synonymous with the Indian stock market, a street that would later be named Dalal Street, which means Broker Street. This address became a landmark, a symbol of India's financial heart. Having a physical location and a formal identity gave the exchange immense credibility. It attracted more companies to list their shares and more investors to put their faith and their money into the market, fueling the engine of industrialization in pre-independence India. The journey was not without its challenges. The exchange weathered world wars, economic depressions, and political upheavals. Yet through it all, it stood resilient, adapting and evolving with the times. It became the primary platform for raising capital for Indian industries, from textiles and jute to steel and engineering. The ringing of the opening bell was not just a signal to start trading, it was a daily affirmation of India's economic pulse. The exchange was more than just a marketplace, it was a barometer of the nation's health, reflecting its struggles, its triumphs, and its unyielding spirit of enterprise. Being the first in Asia gave the BSE a unique position and a great responsibility. It set the standards for corporate governance, transparency, and investor protection in the region. It became a model for other stock exchanges that would later emerge in Asia. The founders' vision had blossomed into a robust institution that was now an integral part of India's economic fabric. It was a testament to their foresight that an association started by a handful of brokers would grow into a financial behemoth, paving the way for India to become a major player on the global economic stage. Truly, a story of incredible foresight and determination. The story of the BSE is a story of constant evolution. For many years, trading was a very physical and vocal affair. Imagine a trading floor filled with brokers in their colored jackets, shouting orders, using hand signals, and writing on chalkboards. This was the open outcry system. It was vibrant, it was energetic, but it was also limited by time and space. As India stepped into the modern era, the BSE knew it had to change. A pivotal moment came in 1986 with the launch of the SENSEX, the BSE's benchmark index. This gave the market an identity, a single number that captured the collective sentiment of the Indian economy. It was like giving a voice to the market's heartbeat. The next great leap was into the digital age. In 1995, the BSE embraced technology and launched its electronic trading system, known as BSE Online Trading, or BOLT. This was a revolution. It replaced the noisy trading floor with silent, efficient computer terminals. Suddenly, trading was no longer confined to a physical room in Mumbai. It could be done from anywhere, with far greater speed and accuracy. This move democratized access to the market like never before, allowing smaller brokers and investors from all corners of the country to participate on an equal footing. It was a bold step that demonstrated BSE's commitment to modernization and its vision for the future. The journey of transformation did not stop there. In 2005, the BSE underwent another fundamental change. It transformed from a broker-owned association into a full-fledged corporation, a process known as corporatization and demutualization. This separated the ownership of the exchange from the trading rights of its members, which was a crucial step towards better governance and transparency. This structural change aligned the BSE with the best practices of leading stock exchanges around the world. It was no longer just a club for brokers. It was a professional, publicly owned company focused on serving the entire financial ecosystem. Then came the ultimate milestone. In 2017, the BSE itself became a listed company, offering its own shares to the public through an initial public offering, or IPO. Think about that for a moment. The institution that had helped thousands of companies raise capital for over a century was now listing itself on a rival exchange. This was a powerful statement of confidence in the Indian capital markets. From a gathering under a tree to a publicly traded, technology-driven institution, the BSE's journey is a powerful lesson in adaptation and progress. It has consistently reinvented itself to remain relevant, resilient, and ready for the future. So, how does this vast institution actually work? What are its different parts? Let's try to understand the structure of the BSE. At its core, the BSE is a marketplace where various financial instruments are bought and sold. The most well-known of these is, of course, the equity segment, where you can buy and sell shares of listed companies. This is where fortunes are made and dreams are funded. But the BSE is much more than just a stock market. It is a comprehensive financial platform offering a wide array of products to meet the needs of different types of investors, from large institutions to small retail participants like you and me. Beyond shares, the BSE has a robust debt market. Here, instruments like corporate bonds and government securities are traded. This is crucial for companies and the government to raise long-term funds for infrastructure projects, expansion, and other developmental activities. The BSE has also become a major platform for trading in mutual funds, with its BSE Star MF platform being the largest of its kind in India. This has made investing in mutual funds simpler, faster, and more accessible for millions of Indians. Recently, the exchange has even ventured into new territories, facilitating trading in commodity derivatives like gold and silver, and even setting up a joint venture for an international exchange at Gift City. The engine that powers all this activity is technology. The BSE boasts one of the fastest trading speeds in the world, capable of handling millions of transactions in the blink of an eye. Its technology infrastructure is designed to be robust, scalable, and secure, ensuring that the market operates smoothly and fairly for everyone. The exchange also has several important subsidiaries that support its operations. For example, the Central Depository Services India Limited, or CDSL, which was promoted by BSE, holds securities in an electronic format, eliminating the need for physical share certificates. This has made the entire process of buying, selling, and transferring shares seamless and secure. Furthermore, the BSE has shown a strong commitment to supporting small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, which are the backbone of the Indian economy. It launched the BSE SME platform, a dedicated marketplace where smaller companies can raise capital and get listed. This has been a game-changer, providing these promising businesses with the growth capital they need to innovate, expand, and create jobs. In essence, the BSE's structure is like that of a grand, multifaceted ecosystem, carefully designed to channel the nation's savings into productive investments, thereby driving economic growth and prosperity for all. It is an architecture built on ambition and powered by technology. When people talk about the stock market in India, one word often comes to mind: SENSEX. So, what exactly is the SENSEX? The word itself is a combination of sensitive and index. Launched on January 1, 1986, the SENSEX is the benchmark index of the BSE. It's basically a basket of 30 of the largest, most liquid, and financially sound companies listed on the exchange, representing a diverse range of industries. It's, in many ways, the face of the Indian stock market. When the SENSEX goes up, it generally means the market is optimistic, and when it goes down, it signals caution. The importance of the SENSEX really cannot be overstated. It acts as a barometer for the health of the entire Indian economy. Because it's composed of the top companies from various key sectors like banking, information technology, energy, and consumer goods, its movement provides a snapshot of the overall economic climate. For millions of investors, both in India and abroad, the SENSEX is the primary tool for tracking the performance of their investments and the market as a whole. It's a single, easy-to-understand number that tells a complex story about business confidence, corporate earnings, and investor sentiment. It is, quite simply, the pulse of the nation's financial body. Now, the 30 companies that make up the Sensex aren't static. The list is reviewed periodically to ensure it remains representative of the market. As of 2024, this prestigious club includes some of India's most iconic and valuable companies. Giants like Reliance Industries, Tata Consultancy Services, HDFC Bank, and Infosys are all part of this index. These are companies whose products and services touch the lives of millions of Indians every single day. Their performance is a reflection of India's consumption and growth story. Being part of the Sensex is a matter of great prestige for any company, a sign that it has reached the pinnacle of corporate India. So when you hear on the news that the Sensex has crossed a new milestone, be it 60,000 or 70,000, it's more than just a number. It's a celebration of India's economic progress. It signifies the creation of wealth, the growth of industries, and the increasing confidence of global investors in the India story. It represents the collective dreams and aspirations of a billion people, channeled through the mechanism of the market. The Sensex is not just an index, it's a symbol of India's journey, its resilience, and its ambition to become an economic superpower. It is the number that tells our national story. In the Indian financial world, there is another major player, the National Stock Exchange, or NSE. Often, the BSE and NSE are seen as rivals, two giants competing for dominance. While there is healthy competition, it is more accurate to see them as two pillars that support the massive structure of the Indian capital market. The NSE was established much later, in 1992, and quickly rose to prominence with its fully automated, screen-based trading system. For a long time, the NSE became the leader in terms of trading volumes, especially in the derivatives segment. But this comparison often overlooks the unique strengths and the pioneering legacy of the BSE. The BSE's greatest strength lies in its history and its sheer scale. It is the oldest, and in terms of the number of listed companies, it is one of the largest exchanges in the world. With thousands of companies listed on its platform, the BSE offers an unparalleled breadth of investment opportunities, especially among small and mid-cap stocks. While the NSE is often the preferred exchange for traders focused on high-volume, large-cap stocks and derivatives, the BSE is the go-to market for long-term investors looking for hidden gems and emerging businesses. Its BSE SME platform, for instance, is a unique and vital ecosystem that has no parallel on the NSE. Another key differentiator is the BSE's deep reach into the retail investor community. Through its extensive network of brokers and its user-friendly platforms for mutual funds, the BSE has played a monumental role in bringing millions of first-time investors into the capital markets. Its focus on investor education and awareness has helped build a culture of equity investing across the country. While the NSE is known for its institutional and high-frequency trading volumes, the BSE has carved out a distinct identity as a more inclusive, retail-focused exchange. It is often seen as the exchange for the common man. Ultimately, the presence of both BSE and NSE has been immensely beneficial for the Indian market. Their competition has driven down costs, spurred technological innovation, and improved services for investors and companies alike. It has created a more vibrant, efficient, and robust market ecosystem. So, instead of asking which one is better, it is more useful to appreciate their complementary roles. The NSE brings speed and volume, while the BSE brings depth, history, and a commitment to financial inclusion. Together, they form a formidable duo that powers India's economic engine, ensuring that the market remains competitive, dynamic, and strong. The BSE's journey of over 149 years is not just a story of domestic success. It is a story that has been recognized and applauded on the global stage. Its relentless pursuit of excellence, its pioneering spirit, and its commitment to adopting the best international practices have earned it numerous accolades and a place of respect among the world's leading financial institutions. These awards are not just trophies on a shelf. They are a validation of the BSE's role as a world-class institution and a leader in the global financial landscape. They reflect the hard work and dedication of everyone associated with the exchange, from its leadership to its employees and market participants. One of the most significant areas of recognition has been in technology. The BSE's trading platform is renowned for its incredible speed. With a median response time of just 6 microseconds, it is one of the fastest exchanges in the world. This technological prowess has not gone unnoticed. The exchange has received numerous awards for its innovation in financial technology, or fintech. This leadership in technology is crucial because it ensures fairness, transparency, and reliability in the market, which are essential for maintaining investor confidence. It shows that an institution with such a long history can also be at the cutting edge of modern technology. Beyond technology, the BSE has been lauded for its work in corporate governance, sustainability, and investor education. It has been recognized for its efforts in promoting green finance and sustainability reporting among its listed companies. The launch of indices like the BSE GreenX, which tracks the performance of companies that are environmentally responsible, is a testament to its forward-thinking approach. Furthermore, its extensive investor awareness programs, which have reached millions of people across hundreds of cities in India, have been praised for their role in promoting financial literacy and empowering ordinary citizens to participate in the nation's growth story. The BSE's global standing is also reflected in its partnerships and collaborations with other international exchanges. It is a member of prestigious global bodies like the World Federation of Exchanges and has signed memoranda of understanding with major exchanges around the world, from London and Frankfurt to Singapore and Brazil. These partnerships facilitate the flow of information, technology, and capital across borders, further integrating India into the global economy. This global recognition is a source of immense pride, confirming that the institution that began under a banyan tree is now a towering figure in the world of international finance. An institution that has thrived for nearly 150 years does so by constantly looking ahead. The BSE is not resting on its laurels. It has a clear and ambitious vision for the future, a vision that is built on the twin pillars of technology and sustainability. The world is changing rapidly, and the BSE is determined to lead that change in the financial sector. It understands that the future of finance is digital, and it is continuously investing in next-generation technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain to make its operations even more efficient, secure, and intelligent. A key focus for the future is the area of green finance. As the world grapples with the challenges of climate change, the financial sector has a critical role to play in funding the transition to a sustainable economy. The BSE is committed to being a leader in this space. It is actively encouraging companies to adopt more sustainable practices and to be more transparent about their environmental, social, and governance performance. By creating new products like green bonds and sustainability-focused indices, the BSE aims to channel capital towards projects that are not only profitable, but also good for the planet. This is not just a business strategy, it is a commitment to future generations. Investor education remains a cornerstone of the BSE's future plans. In a young country like India, with a growing number of new investors entering the market, financial literacy is more important than ever. The BSE plans to leverage technology to expand its investor awareness programs, using digital platforms, mobile apps, and online courses to reach even the most remote parts of the country. The goal is to create a new generation of informed and responsible investors who understand both the opportunities and the risks of the market. Empowering the investor is the best way to protect the investor, and the BSE is dedicated to this mission. Furthermore, the BSE is looking to expand its global footprint through its international exchange, India INEX, located in Gift City. This platform is designed to be a gateway for global investors to access the Indian market and for Indian companies to raise capital in foreign currencies. The vision is to make India a hub for international financial services, on par with centers like Singapore and Dubai. By embracing cutting-edge technology, championing green finance, empowering investors, and thinking globally, the BSE is not just preparing for the future, it is actively shaping it. The journey that started under a tree is now reaching for the stars. So, we come to the end of our story, but not the end of the journey. The story of the Bombay Stock Exchange is, in essence, the story of modern India. It is a story of resilience, of ambition, and of the incredible power of a collective dream. From a humble gathering of brokers under a banyan tree to a globally respected technology-driven financial powerhouse, the BSE has been a constant witness and a key catalyst in India's economic transformation. It has provided the platform for our industries to grow, for our entrepreneurs to flourish, and for our citizens to share in the wealth of the nation. Let's not forget some of the interesting facts that make the BSE truly unique. The iconic Feroz Jijibhoi Towers, which houses the exchange, was the tallest building in India for many years and remains a powerful symbol on the Mumbai skyline. The BSE's motto, "Experience the New," perfectly captures its spirit of blending a rich heritage with a relentless drive for innovation. It is an institution that has survived financial crises, market booms and busts, and even a terrorist attack, emerging stronger and more resilient each time. This strength is the bedrock upon which our market's trust is built. The BSE is more than just a place to trade stocks. It is a pillar of India's economy. It is an engine of capital formation, a barometer of economic health, and a driver of corporate governance standards. For the common Indian, it represents opportunity. It is a symbol that you don't have to be born into wealth to create it. It embodies the hope that with knowledge, patience, and a little bit of courage, anyone can participate in and benefit from the growth of the country's best companies. This democratization of wealth is perhaps its most profound and enduring contribution to the nation. As India continues its march towards becoming a global economic leader, the role of the BSE will be more critical than ever. It will continue to be the bridge that connects the dreams of entrepreneurs with the savings of the people. It will continue to be the platform that fuels innovation and drives progress. The journey from Dalal Street reverberates across the entire country, touching every life in some way. It is a legacy of trust, a symbol of progress, and a beacon of hope for a brighter economic future for all Indians. A truly inspiring story of a truly Indian institution. Thank you, and good night.